Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil, I make jokes when I'm nervous, and welcome to a Total War Warhammer 3 cast. We are on the gates of Ekrund, if you couldn't tell already, and today, we've got a pretty epic game between the new boys on the block and the golden oldies. Let's look at the new kids, shall we? Leading the line is not actually a lord at all, not even legendary. It is a demon smith sorcerer of Hashut. But even though he's not a lord, fear not, because he's on the magical moo cow and he's rocking one of my favorite spells. It is the Flames of Asgore, 18 winds of magic and worth every penny. Also, packing the double Reforge, which for 19 seconds will heal your Hellforged units, and only a 1-minute cooldown as well. So, what is the Reforge going to go on? Well, probably the sexiest unit in the game, and yes, I did say it. I don't care how many mythical dragons you have, nothing compares to the majesty of the Dreadquake Mortar. This is rocking the Iron Demon for that extra bit of versatility, just in case. And we've got the Goblin Laborers in the front, and then the Mighty Infernal Guard Fireglades in the back. We've also got these Chaos Dwarf Warriors, stout and sturdy, but they're going to have to bring their A-game to counter the Mighty Krokgar, who has had his heyday, but atop Grimlock, never doubt my boy. 528 weapon strength, don't mind if I do. And, I mean, his ability is literally called Hand of Gods. It doesn't get more epic than that. Lots of red-crested skinks to try and hold the point. They do have poison attacks, they do have armor piercing, and they are relatively cheap in multiplayer as well. So maybe the sheer number of spam can overwhelm the mighty Chaos Dwarf Siege. He's got Kroxigars in the back. And then one of my all-time favorite units is the Ripidactor Riders. Amazing damage and amazing value from... I mean, I know they're kind of expensive in multiplayer, but... I mean, look at him. Look how much fun he's having. And yeah, armor piercing, anti-large, they do everything you need. And my guess is he's going to use them to try and counteract the dreaded Dawi Siege. Alright, so he doesn't really know where to go. He sees some troops over here. A lot of units are hidden. They are exiting the... forest right now, so visibility does change. This is from the Turin map pack, so design-wise, it is much better than anything you see in vanilla. Namely, look how close these 2 points are. These 2 boob mountains, so to speak. Yeah, this is why the action on Turin maps are always so epic. And I can't wait to see this thing lock and load. They are in the forest. He's playing it very close to the vest here, or close to the scales, I assume. Some Cold One Spear Riders here. They are anti-large. And I imagine he's going to try and do some sneaky dashes on the siege, because really that's the ultimate weapon. We've got some Ripidactor Riders under fire. What's coming in here? Some more Fireglaves. And he might have to quickly hurry, because Fireglaves pack a bit of a wallop. The siege is going in here. And I can't tell if Krokgar's been seen or not. I'm pretty sure he knows. Alright, first salvo is away. I think he's exposed. Drops it immediately. And not gonna lie, that was some pretty shoddy aim. I think that Ogre needs an extra whipping or something, because that was some shoddy work. Alright, Krokgar's on him. There is no direct damage spell that he's got equipped. He's just got Flame of Asgore. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Goblin Laborers are gonna do much to Grimlock, even though they are technically anti-large. Alright, thankfully, the Dreadquake Mortar makes a safe return, but their lizards are pouring out of the woodwork. Fire number 2 comes in. Needs to be careful not to do any friendly fire here. And that's what we're talking about. Booyah. 9 kills. But they're routing and half their HP is gone already. So don't let the lack of kills fool you there. Flame of Asgore. 18 winds of magic. Uncontested in the sky right now. And the amount of damage it does. I mean, AP, anti-infantry, whatever you want. I mean, he doesn't get all the value there, given how many units are on the screen. That was 18 winds of magic, and he only got sort of 1 unit here. Fireglaves are trying their best to fire, and he's actually playing very aggressively, the Lizardman player. We've actually got the charge going in from the Dreadquake. Are you serious? He swapped his special ability here, which gives him acceleration and mass, and basically mass is the key to charging here. I think that charge bonus is only like 50. Yeah, it's only 50, but still, when in doubt, just train it out, I suppose. Krokgar is on half health now. The Iron Demon gets 2 excellent shots in there. And Krokgar's going to go straight for the head. I'm not sure that's going to work out too well. Cold One Riders are trying to flank. The Fireglades are kind of open, but they're actually focusing on the Ripidactors here. And even though the Demon Smith was only in combat for a short time, he's actually lost like a half his health here. And these Fire Glaives are just popping off on Krokkar here. And would you believe it, I forgot to adjust my cinematic smoothing, so it's going to look a little hazy. But fuck it, we've already started. Alright, saved by the Cold One Riders, but I'm pretty sure these guys are just as deadly in melee as they are in range. Might struggle a little bit since these guys are large, but they still pack a bit of a wallop. Alright, there was Lore of Heavens there from the Skink Priest. Reforged has come in. Or maybe he actually didn't take much damage. I don't know, maybe Reforged did come in. We'll see. Shot number 3. Danger close, danger close! And you know what? Shout out to that Razordon for tanking it like a champion. He had no right to tank that. So point 3 is now falling to the Lizardmen. Literally, the Lizardmen charged the main point here, really trying their best to push these Chaos Dwarves off. We've got a spell coming in here, and an excellent Thunderbolt. I thought he would try and use that on the enemy siege, since that's what it's designed for. But the Dreadquake Mortar might have been moving around a bit too much. And yeah, that was the perfect double frickin' clutch. Because the Infernal Guard Fireglaves, very expensive unit, and they just got annihilated. And I don't think he's going to get that back, so that was money well spent. Alright, Demon Smith in the back here. Trying to save his siege from a little harass there. Unfortunately, there were only skink cohorts. All of his anti-large, I think, has been shot down already. We do have reinforcements moving up to the front. Some Kroxigars and some red-crested skinks. And look, I love the glow on the Dreadquake, by the way. Lands a direct hit. Doesn't destroy any of the models, but does do a bit of damage. We've got Hobgoblin Wolf Riders that... They do actually get a bit of a leadership buff, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but when they're near other units with contempt. And if they're flanking, they get a buff to their weapon damage, which is kind of cool. Alright, Krokkar attacking in the mid, trying to go for the head once again. And if these Fireglaves can get a clean shot off, then might be in a bit of trouble. Is this going to be another Thunderbolt? Well, he's wasting it on some Goblin Laborers, and it looks like he's actually going to miss. Yep, that was more like a panic spell, really. Fireglaves are now shooting at Krokkar. Needs to be careful. Oh, an extra salvo goes in. And he's going to have to quickly break line of sight here. Dreadquake Mortar literally giving 0 fucks to whatever's in front of him. And that might have done more damage to friendlies. Oh, we've got the Regiment of Renown Ripidactor Riders. These guys actually get well, they have Frenzy, but they also get Toad Rage. Right, it does Rampage, but they do get a lot of damage. And again, the Fireglaves providing excellent cover for these Dreadquakes. And, I mean, they're anti-large as well, so you want them to put pressure on his most powerful unit, which is the Dreadquake. But yeah, these Fireglaves are just having a whale of a time at the moment. And even though the Lizardmen, all their assaults onto the first point have ended in failure, they still do own 2 points to the Chaos Dwarves 1, so the Dawizar are gonna have to make a counterattack here. Kroxigars are retreating here, Dreadquake's going in on the hero Lamel. And I can't help but wonder, like, if he had gone for the direct damage to shoot spell, if that might have been a bit valuable here. Because he's popped 1 Flame of Asgore, and he really didn't get that much value out of it. Alright, did the Dreadquake push in too far? Oh, Flame of Asgore. We'll see what it does to some Kroxigars here. Lore of Heavens. And yikes, Batman. Yikes. Those Kroxigars got melted. Well, her shoot's going to be drinking lizard blood tonight, I suppose. And there's a mass recall there. Oh my god, the Ripidactor Riders, they've almost insta-killed him. Oh my god, his health just melted and he goes down. What did I say? What did I freaking say, man? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, these guys don't mess with Regiment of Renown. Anti-large. I don't know if he activated Toad Rage. I don't think he did because they would have rampaged. But yeah, their leadership is still high. They still benefit from Frenzy. And they just sliced him to ribbons. Cut straight through his sturdy hide. And Krokkar is still being chilly. It's hard not to love Krokkar. Particularly when he's got that Grimlock strut going on. Alright, so there's no Demon Smith to heal the Dreadquake Mortar. And is he going to try a collision attack against all these skinks? My boy's actually going for it. And he gets halted by the gold ones. And these ones are anti-large. He might... Oh, but the bull renders are here, but they're not anti-large. So I don't think they're going to... Even though they've got an epic charge, I don't think they're going to push through these cold ones. Kokgar is low, but he's been low all game. That's nothing new here. Yeah, don't count bull renders out. I mean, they're not anti-large. But they're the new kids on the block. Are you really going to bet against them? They seem to be winning regardless. Oh, actually, these are the great weapon variants. They are anti-large. Oh, my mistake. I thought they were dual axes. Okay, yeah. Well, that's a no-brainer. And they've warded off the cold ones. They might be going for Grimlock now. And again, the train just chews away. And the third point has fallen to Chaos Dwarves. Point number 2 is now going to fall. And I think Grimlock has blocked his last chalk. Which, out of context, if you said that to someone, they would have literally no idea what you were talking about. Iron Demon Fire? No, we'll just go with the Dreadquake Mortar. That'll get the job done, and it's going to land right on his troops, isn't it? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Oh, beautiful. Alright, another charge from the Bull Raiders. The Bull Centaurs, sorry. It's okay. It's only 46 charge bonus, but don't worry. They have 114 weapon strength, which is just absurd. Absurd! Imagine Ithalmar Chariots with 114 weapon strength. Never mind, we'll just nuke my own teammate, or my own units. That's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And the Fireglave's surely going to finish off Kokgar. And they just mercilessly gun him down. Marcus Wolfhard would have been proud of that one. And that might be GG. All 3 points are under his command. The Dreadquake that could. 530 kills. Dude, he's just chewing his way to victory. He does not stop. It is literally Lucio on wheels. Can't stop, won't stop. That should be an ability it has. And they he was about to do the chargest of charges. Well, I mean, these guys felt it from these guys, so I guess that counts. But yeah, that was, I admire the courage of the Lizardmen player. He just couldn't, for the life of him, take out that Dreadquake Mortar. I think what he needed to do was take out the Fireglaves first, and then go for the Mortar. Because every time he tried, the Fireglaves just shot down anything he had. And, yeah, that was pretty epic. The little Dreadquake Mortar that could. Let's see the final count, shall we? As Gimli just smokes a pipe. Final count, 551. How many of those were friendly fire? I feel like at least 50 were friendly fire, let's be honest. But yeah, Demon Smith got 1100 value. Got, you know, one good spell off. And the other one were a bit hit or miss. And likewise for his Skink Priest, he got one good spell off. And then, yeah, the rest just fell by the wayside. Unfortunately, the Chef could not undo the sheer quantity of dwarves. Particularly all these reinforcements, all these little wolf riders that just hunt them down. And then the bull centaurs as well. Look, he had Drazoth in reserve. Freaking Drazoth, I didn't even use him there. Anyway, that was a pretty epic game. I'm still coming to grips with Warhammer casting, so if you have any feedback, let me know. And if you did enjoy, be sure to hit that like button. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye. Fucking choo-choo.